Join us as we explore the essential components of a cat's diet, portion control, and feeding schedules. Your new kitten will likely have tons of energy and engage in rowdy play, so their food needs to support their body as they burn calories exercising as well as expend energy for growth. Wet and dry cat food are commonly available in kitten formulations, and there are pros and cons to feeding each. Wet cat food is higher in moisture, so it can be beneficial in keeping kittens hydrated, flushing out the urinary tract, and helping kidneys stay healthy. However, wet food tends to stick to the teeth more, which can be associated with dental disease and painful cavity-type problems for cats. Dry cat food is easier to feed in muddly cat homes and can help scrape tartar from the teeth. The best way to find the healthiest kitten food is to compare foods, choose a few possible options, and then talk with your veterinarian about which of those is best for your kitten. Consider the protein source in the food and pick a diet that does not contain a lot of filler ingredients. How much to feed a kitten? Kittens are growing rapidly at this young age and eat a lot of food compared to adult cats. We want to provide their bodies with everything necessary for growth, but we also want to develop healthy long-term eating habits. If your kitten is thin, we may need to increase the caloric requirement per day. If your kitten is gaining too much weight too quickly, we may need to cut back. Your veterinarian will use a tool called a body condition score to assess your kitten's weight. Healthy kitten growth rate. A general rule of thumb in kittens is that they typically gain about 1 pound per month. Kittens do most of their growing, both height and weight, within the first year and then stabilize from there. Many of the growth plates of the bones in the kitten skeleton close by about 1 year old. At this time, after much of the growth is finished, your vet will typically switch your kitten to an adult diet. There are 2 main ways to feed kittens. Free-feeding kittens is usually done with dry food, leaving a bowl out all the time so the food is readily available. This is convenient for pet parents, especially if they have busy schedules. The benefit to this type of feeding is that your kitten can eat when they want and ideally self-regulate how much they need. Just make sure another cat is not guarding this feeder and keeping the kitten from eating. Meal feeding kittens is the second option for feeding. This works well with wet food that can't be left out all day. Feeding specific portions at certain times is also helpful for monitoring exactly how much and what kind of food each cat is eating in a multiple cat home. Meal feeding is more time-intensive for pet parents and tends to require a more routine schedule. You need to make sure you are able to feed your kitten often enough with this type of feeding. There are some cat food bowls that work on timers to automatically release a measured amount of dry food at specified times. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click to subscribe button.